Welcome. In this video, we'll dive into one of the most essential Git commands, git push. We'll explore how it's used to send your code from your own computer to a shared, remote place. So, what exactly is git push? Simply put, it's the command that sends your locally saved code changes, known as commits, to a remote repository. Think of it as uploading your work from your laptop to a central server like GitHub or GitLab for safekeeping and sharing. Pushing your changes is crucial for a few key reasons. First, it's the foundation of collaboration, allowing your teammates to see and use your code. Second, it serves as a vital backup, protecting your work if something happens to your local machine. And finally, in many modern workflows, pushing code can even trigger automated processes to deploy your application. Before you can push, you have to prepare your changes. This is a three-step process. First, you use git add to choose the changes you want to save. Second, you use git commit to create a permanent snapshot of those changes in your local repository. Only after you have committed your work can you then use git push to share it. The structure of the command is git push, followed by a remote name and a branch name. The remote name is just a nickname for the server you're pushing to. By default, this is usually origin. The branch name is the specific line of work you want to push, which is often called main or master. The most common version of this command you'll see is git push origin main. This command specifically tells Git to take all the new commits from your local main branch and send them up to the remote repository known as origin. When you push a new branch for the first time, it's a good idea to use the -u flag. This sets what's called an upstream link between your local branch and the remote one. Once this link is established, you no longer have to specify the remote and branch every time. You can simply run git push, and Git will know exactly where to send your changes. After you push, two important things happen. Your local commits are now securely copied to the remote repository. This also means that anyone else you are working with can now run git pull to download your changes and get their own local versions of the project up to date. There is a powerful and dangerous variation of the push command, git push -- force. This command completely overwrites the history on the remote repository with whatever you have locally. It can erase your teammates' work and cause major confusion. You should avoid using force push unless you are an advanced user and are absolutely certain it is necessary. To sum up, git push is how you send your local commits to a remote server. Always remember to add and commit your files before trying to push. For a new branch, use the -u flag to set the upstream link for easier pushes later. And finally, be extremely careful with the force flag, as it can have destructive consequences in a collaborative project.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.